Hey, what's going on, man? What's going on with you, man? Today I want to talk about Bollinger Bands. Like I promised to make this type of video talking about Bollinger Band and why I use it on my trading chart. Okay, but before then, I think we have to talk a little bit summary about everything we have talked about the moving average 200. Okay, when you take a look at the price, you see that the price separate from the moving average 200 and later we come back to the moving average 200. Okay, when you're using the 15-minute chart or 30 minutes chart, okay, the price separates from the moving average 200 but must surely come back to the moving average 200. Okay, look at the price touch the moving average 200. Okay, this is where the price will always start. It starts from the moving average 200. Okay, either by crossing it, okay, or coming back to touch it, then proceed to the real direction of the bigger time frame. Okay, now look at this place. This is a 30-minute chart time frame. Okay, and you have seen that the price separates from the moving average 200 period and still came back to it. Okay, this is the characteristic of the price when you're talking about the moving average 200. Alright, so now let's talk of one thing, one problem that I noticed with the moving average. Okay, when you're using the moving average, okay, you only see the price separating from it, and you know that price is gonna come back to that moving average 200, but at a point you don't know what the price is doing. Okay, you don't know if it is the right time it's coming back, or maybe it's just fluctuating to proceed to the real trend direction. But now this is the main reason why Bollinger Band is so important. Alright, let's say you take a look at this place. Okay, take a look at this place, this flat. I'm touching this flat. Okay, the price touching the top band of this Bollinger Band. Okay, touching the top band, upper band of this Bollinger Band. Okay, and you know one characteristic of Bollinger Band is that when the price is touching the upper band, it's gonna go back to touch the lower band. Alright, it's gonna go back touching the lower band. Look at what it does here, touching the lower band. Okay, touching the lower band, it has to go up, touching the upper band. Alright, later touching the lower band. Okay, good. This is not what I want to say. Alright, this is not what I want to say. When you use this Bollinger Band with this moving average period 200, okay, how do you know that this price is coming back to the moving average period 200? Alright, when you are on the 30 minutes chart and you see this Bollinger Band period 20 and price is touching the top of it, just like this, okay, and you see the price breaking the middle band of Bollinger Band, definitely you have to get one thing inside your mind, that definitely the price is making attempt to go back to the moving average period 200. That is how you know that. And this is why Bollinger Band is so important. Okay, because it provides something like a guidance, guiding you to make you see clearly what the price is about to do. Example, if I remove Bollinger Band right now, okay, and the price jumped from this moving average period 200 and now it's flat here, okay, and now it got here, I think you're gonna be confused when you see this kind of moves. You would think, okay, moving average 200 is in up direction, okay, the price is going up direction right from here with this white candlesticks, so definitely you're gonna be confused and jump into this trade. But now this is where it goes against you. Alright, bear in mind the price must surely come back to this moving average period 200. Okay, for you to be able to avoid this kind of false moves, this is false movement of the price, a false movement of the price. When I bring back my Bollinger Band, let me bring back my Bollinger Band. All right, my Bollinger Band. Now when I apply Bollinger Band, what do you see from here when the price is touching the top, the upper band of Bollinger Band? Okay, it's touching the upper band of Bollinger Band, and it went straight back to touch, to visit the moving average period 200. And now if the bigger chart is up for real, this is where you have to buy, because on the smaller chart like 30-minute time frame, okay, the price have returned to the moving average 200, giving you a good entry point, the cheapest price ever that you can buy if you really want to buy, in order not to get confused. Now what is going on with this Bollinger Band? Okay, you see, I love to combine, if you can see my chart now, 30-minute time frame, which is the smaller chart frame or time frame, and the 4 hours time frame, which is the bigger chart which I'm using. Okay, so when you take a look at Bollinger Band on the 4-hour time frame, okay, there's one characteristics of the 4-hour chart which I love so much. Okay, the 4-hour chart, I love it so much based on just one simple characteristics. Now let me tell you, before we go to the 4-hour chart, when you apply this Bollinger Band period 20 on the 4-hour time frame, okay, there is only one characteristics. Okay, the price is either trending on the upper band of that Bollinger Band, if we are really up, if the moving average 200 is trending up. So definitely what you want to see is that the price, let me go to 4-hour time frame and you see it. Okay, sorry, my chart looks horrible, sorry. Okay, now the moving average 200 is this yellow one here that is trending up. Okay, the price is above the moving average 200. So what do you want to see? That all you want to see is that the price will be above the middle band of Bollinger Band. This is a 4-hour time frame, very clean chart and clean movement. Now how do you pick a trade from this 4-hour chart with Bollinger Band? Okay, you say, okay, look at the price, it's above the middle band of this Bollinger Band. All right, that is the trend, that is where the price is going. The price is moving up right now, so we are above the middle band of Bollinger Band. Okay, but when we say, okay, the price came back and break the middle band of Bollinger Band, some people will get confused. They start selling against the market right here. This is a false breakout. Definitely when you look at 30 minutes chart, this is when the price visit the moving average period 200. See what is going on right here. Whenever on the 4-hour time frame the price, which is the candlesticks, bounce on the middle band of the Bollinger Band period 20, definitely when you look at the 30-minute chart, the price is touching or resting on the moving average period 200. And if the 4-hour chart we are above the middle band, then I think you gotta go buy. Look at what happened here too. Look at what happened here, touching the middle band and reversing to the original trend. Look at what is going on here. This is touching the middle band of Bollinger Band. All right, it's touching it. Okay, so for touching it, 30 minutes chart is paying a visit to the moving average period 200. This is another buying entry because the trend is up. Go to the 30 minutes chart and see what is going on. See, the price is resting on the moving average 200, giving people another opportunity to buy into this market. 4 hours chart. Look at the qualities and characteristics of a 4-hour chart. You see with the Bollinger Band period 20. Okay, when the price bounced on that middle band of Bollinger Band period 20, the price will shoot to the original direction the next moment. See what happened here? After the price touched the middle band of Bollinger Band period 20, the price shoot back and return to the original trend. Have you seen? Look at touching the middle band, shooting to the original trend. Good. Look at this green. This green, what does it do? We apply the moving average period 9 onto this chart to represent the price. The moving average period 9 with this Bollinger Band, middle band of Bollinger Band period 20, when they cross each other, that is when the trend is changing. Look at when the candlestick bounce on the middle band of Bollinger Band, breaking it with this tail, but the moving average period 9 did not cross. So you don't need to get confused. The trend is still up because our period 9 moving average is still above the middle band of Bollinger Band on the 4-hour time frame. Look at, we are up. All this is up. Look at what is going on here. What is going on here? The moving average period 9 is still above the middle band of Bollinger Band period 20. So definitely, what is this telling you? We are still up. So I think this is just a little kind of, a lesson for you, little tips. And I think if you enjoy this lesson, if this does you a little bit of good and you got a little bit of idea from this, I think you should like, share and subscribe to this channel. Thank you very much, and wait for my next video. Thank you and bye bye.